The silence of being is not a separate state of consciousness. It is the natural state. It is not separate from the activity of the human experience. It permeates the human experience with a subtle shift, if you like. We can call it a shift of perception, or a turning in and turning down into the quietness of being that is always here. We can call it the eternal now, because that's what it is. It's presence, the deep state of presence that is always here, behind and beyond and beneath and through all that we experience. With this, we can not reject the waves, not exclude them, whether the waves are mental, emotional, physical, perceptual. We don't exclude that. Therefore, we are not withdrawing from our lives. We are not withdrawing from our experience. It's not a cloistered place. It's a very open place, if you like, placeless place. The groundless ground of being. It's open. And therefore, we don't have to withdraw from anything. But when the me self is caught up in the flapping around of the waves on the surface, then we are caught up in I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. And in that is agitation, mental agitation, emotional agitation, psychological agitation, which creates a tension. And that tension is an impediment to the abiding as presence. Here in the knowing and abiding or resting as the silence of being, we meet reality, we meet our experience. From a different paradigm of consciousness. From the I am and not the I am this and I am that. Therefore, we don't get lost in the agitation. We can move into, if you like, turbulence, whether that's a turbulence of a circumstance or an emotion or whatever it is that we're experiencing. We can move into that turbulence from the silence of being. This is a radical shift. A shift in how we see things, in how we experience things. From the myopic me self that's flapping about on the surface, we only see a limited perspective. And that limits us. It limits us into the victim or the aggressor or the many different identities that the me self loves to get involved in. But from the silence of being, we're not limited, we're unlimited. In this unlimited vista, truth and love can reveal themselves. truth and love, not as ideologies or commodities. But as essential, as the essential nature of being, the unveiled life, the unveiled self. The self that is not obscured to its own true nature, that is not obscured by the many layers of identity derived from cultural, social, educational, and so on conditioning. So the truth is a direct experience, not an intellectual understanding. And love is revealed as the unconditionality of being, not as a commodity to be given and taken.